Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to what does US healthcare look like abroad? US healthcare, so great, right? Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe, consider joining my Patreon, first link in description, for full reactions to British shows and movies. We've been doing Christmas related movies and Christmas related show specials. We just did the Blackadder Christmas special, so if you want to watch those, you get access to everything I've ever done over the past couple years. First link in the description. I would really appreciate it. But here we are. What does U.S. healthcare look like abroad? I'm excited for this, guys. Really excited. Let's do it.
If healthcare is a constitutional right, then
that's a form of communism because no country could afford those payments without seizing the assets of everybody else.
Welcome to Finland!
Oh!
Dudes, what's going on?
That's a little loud. We got Germany, Britain.
Oh my god!
It's making me so mad.
I mean, come on, guys. It's not that hard. Look around the world. Everyone else seems to have figured it out, right? Imagine you're in America. Which of these options would be best for you?
That's a lot to think about.
What is it? An Oop Max?
Nah, that is facts. They try and it's like buying a car. You gotta figure out all these payments. I'm like, come on.
I guess with what I got here, I would go with Plan D because the deductible is 0.
Okay, there's more.
Gold, HMO, PPO, HMO.
And what are copays? I don't get. That's like if you pay for Spotify Premium and Spotify still makes you pay every time you listen to a song.
It's too.
Let me tell you all about this. I was sick like literally last month. I have health insurance. I go into the Care First or whatever it is, just like some basic healthcare facility to just get like checked out for strep, COVID, because I didn't know what I was sick with. They're talking about, oh, your copay is $100. I had to pay $100 just to get checked. It took like 5 minutes. So be grateful, guys.
That's like if you pay for Spotify Premium and Spotify still makes you pay every time you listen to a song.
Yep.
It's too complicated.
I'm
Exactly.
lost. I'm so lost.
In Canada, I don't have to really think about the different plans that I could pick from.
You just pay one amount per month and all the major treatments are covered.
At least 70% of our medical expenses are always covered.
Uninsured, unable to afford treatment for a tooth infection that keeps flaring up. Cook Emma Rittner lost her job in March.
I did manage to get antibiotics from a friend whose mom regularly goes down to Mexico, and I've been taking that, self-medicating, based off of Dr. Google's advice.
Dr. Google's advice.
That's bad. Yep.
Here in Japan, even if you lose a job, you would never lose your health insurance.
When you lose your job, that's when society should help you.
I've chosen a creative job and had the backing of a healthcare system. But if you don't have that, do you pick the safe job or do you pick the creative job?
The average price per unit for insulin in 2018.
Germany, $11.
Canada's $12. Wow. It's like 8 times the price of insulin in Canada. I guess that explains why Americans come up to Canada to buy medication.
I'm sorry, hold on. So the FDA doesn't have any authority over the prices?
We have also privatized health insurance companies in Germany, but the prices are regulated by the government.
The government negotiates the prices and fixes that price for 2 years.
In Singapore, they regulate this stuff to keep the prices down and, avoid like this happening.
Right, so I'm looking at an American medical bill.
Why is it so expensive?
$428,000 for rooms and such empty spaces. What Much cheaper to go Hilton Hotel than this one.
You might as well buy a house.
Skin to skin.
Oh yeah. They charge you for holding your baby. They charge you for riding in an ambulance. They charge you for everything, bro.
After a C-section is $39.
I had to pay $39.35 to hold my baby after he was born. You need to pay money to hold a baby?
My brother Jamie, who's in a lot of our videos, was pretty badly injured. He's going to lose a couple fingers. If you can give $1 or if you can give $5, every little bit will help him and his family.
That's heartbreaking.
No, yeah. That's what it always is for. Like every GoFundMe I see, it's for healthcare costs, injury, whatever the case may be.
GoFundMe should not be something that people have to resort to pay for their medical bills.
So in America, people spend more.
I think what is so important about this video and the whole healthcare thing is like the reason why this is such a big deal is because we're the United States. Like we're supposed to be the cream of the crop, like doing the newest stuff, innovating the newest things, and we like a lot of the time we are, but it's like just so backwards in certain aspects of the way we run our country, and it's like really like we're just the laughing stock of the world with things like this. But
So in America, people spend.
But again, it's not that simple. Like you get if healthcare was that easy to just, or free healthcare or some type of healthcare system like that was that easy, universal healthcare system was that easy to be brought about, would have already been brought about, in my opinion. And I'm all for that, but it's like our if you look into it, there's a deep history with healthcare in the United States, and there's reasons why it is so complicated. There's a lot of reasons for that.
More than twice as much as in Japan for healthcare.
You know, if I paid twice the amount for a car, I would want the car to be twice as good.
So what's the life expectancy in the U.S.?
Oh God, that's because of McDonald's.
Why is it less? The U.S. should be on top of both of those lists. Like, if you're charging your citizens that much money, then they better be living the longest lives. It doesn't make sense.
When Alec turned 26, he was no longer allowed on his mother's insurance plan. Instead, he decided to pay for his insulin over the counter at list price. But the pharmacist told him a month's supply would be $1,300. He left empty-handed. Alec's official cause of death was diabetic ketoacidosis.
A couple of years ago, I developed a heart condition, and I had to have my heart restarted 3 times. After the 3rd time I had it restarted, the doctor suggested I get heart surgery.
When I was 13, I started to get sick, and really, really sick. I was then very quickly admitted into hospital, where after 3 weeks, I had treatment for a brain virus.
The cost of the operation, I think, is about $60,000. And then the next day, when I left the hospital and I got my bill, it was a bill for parking. It was about $30.
And was treated by royal doctors, had several MRIs, lumbar punctures, all for free.
So I was pretty happy that I lived in Canada and had universal health care.
I couldn't have survived if I was in America.
To know that I can get sick, I can get injured, but I will still be taken care of. That is freedom. This is not freedom.
Yeah, that is facts. I mean, and then this is what you guys need to talk. Let's talk about this, okay? So there's a lot of Americans who are for a system like other advanced countries worldwide who have, you know, better healthcare systems than we do. There's a lot of Americans who are for that. Like, we want it to change. The problem is, here's what the problem is. The problem is the people who aren't for it. The people who say, no, I don't want to have to pay for someone else's stuff like that. Like, oh, I don't want to have taxes, and because Americans are already really against taxes. You got to realize that. So there are people who just don't want it. Like, it's just, that's how it is. It's become a political talking point for, it's like the Republicans versus Democrats. Very similar to the gun argument and things like that in terms of how severe it is, I guess, or how divided and polarizing that whole, oh God, this just makes me depressed, bro. Anyways, guys, I don't really want to talk about it anymore. It is what it is. I don't really know what to do. Hopeless. It's not much to do. Just pay that copay, I guess, right? Anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.